guys barbecue are like mortal enemies.
Guys are more like, man, we don't care. Like, we'll just do whatever we want. We can play video games and burp.
Oh Lord, why did I do that? Ew.
Hey,
My name's Nia.
and my name is Emily, and this is Almost Adults.
So guys, welcome back to our podcast, and perhaps this week we're going to be exposing ourselves and we're going to be talking about being fake.
What is fake?
Fake is many different things.
I am not fake.
Sure you're not, hon. I think everyone's fake a little bit of the time.
Oh, absolutely. But I'm going to say I'm not.
What's being fake to you?
It's a lot of things. To me, honestly, the first thing that comes to my mind is like someone that I don't know very well, or maybe I don't like as much, and I act like I know them, or like I'm nicer than I actually am.
Yeah.
Being fake to me is just not being who you are and not being completely honest.
I feel like sometimes it has a really bad connotation.
It does, but also sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, like I feel like I'm really fake at work. Like I'm always got my customer service voice on, like, oh yeah, like let me go get your kid, like oh you have some problems, like let me see what I can do to help.
Yeah, I feel like that's most people. Like, that's how you should be,
Yeah.
like, in a work environment. Or even at school, like, you're sitting there quiet, not saying anything. Like, that's not me.
Yeah.
Like, the person I am in class is not the same person
No,
that
yeah.
I am outside, like, at the dining hall
Mhm.
or in our dorm room. Like, that's not me. That doesn't mean, like, I don't think you're necessarily being fake, but it's just, like, another side of you.
Yeah.
That's not completely you. I don't know. I was like, I don't think that's like necessarily a bad thing. Like most people think though that fake can be a bad thing, but also like when people are bringing up you being fake, it normally is a bad thing.
Yeah, yeah. Because normally it's like, oh, she's so fake.
And there's tons of people that are that way.
Yeah.
Like we've had our fair share of people being super fake to us, or it's like, oh, they said this one thing, but then you talk to this other person and they're like, oh no, they said this whole other thing about you that's actually terrible. And I'm like, oh, I thought we were good.
Yeah.
Guess not.
Because usually it's being nice to your face, then going behind your back and doing something absolutely atrocious.
That's especially like that's like the girl being fake thing. Like girls being fake is like the worst, I feel like, because it's always just so much drama.
It's always just super petty, I feel like, too.
It can be a lot of the times, and then it affects so many friendships. Like I mean, I used to have certain friends, but now I don't, because I either figured out that they were fake, or maybe I was being fake to them because like I wasn't friends with them for the right reasons.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I've talked to you before, and like we've talked about it on here, that like I didn't have the best friends in high school, or like maybe like junior high, like beginning of high school, and people thought I was super fake. Maybe I was, because I mean, I honestly think I was, because I wasn't who I really am now and everything, but it just can cause a lot of drama.
Yeah, it really can, especially like we were saying, when someone says something to your face and then says something to someone else, that can cause arguments other places as well, within like a friend group.
And then sometimes being fake too, like I think we were trying to talk about this earlier, was like it can protect feelings, because like I was saying, like
Yes.
you're not completely honest,
Yeah.
but we also know, at least for me, I just like being blunt and brutally honest.
You're very blunt. I think that's a good thing to have, though, because I feel like I can't be blunt.
There are times I have learned, like the biggest lesson I've learned is when not to be super blunt, but also I feel like it's almost rude and it's just super fake to not be honest with someone. Like that hurts them more later on.
I think that's also a good quality, to know when, hey, this is like straight up what's happening, or like maybe I shouldn't be so upfront and harsh about it. Not that you're always harsh.
There are times that I am, and I've realized, like, I need to fix that.
But it's not you. It's like the information that you're sharing.
No,
that's
yeah.
Like, oh.
Like, I had this situation not too long ago. I think it was a few years ago. And I was talking to someone very close to me, and they were going through some trials and everything. And, you know, they were just kept getting beat down and everything. And I was like, okay, well, what are you going to do about it?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you sat on your butt for too long.
Yeah.
Like, and I didn't say that. I was like, you're just sitting here not doing anything, but you're talking like you want to do all this stuff. And I just asked a simple question. I said, what are you doing to achieve that?
Mm-hmm.
The person was not very happy with me when I said that. And I genuinely thought, I was like, I feel like that's not even that wrong. Bad. And to think, and going back on it still to this day, because I feel terrible that I did it because, like, it hurt her. But I'm like, you know, that was something I would have wanted to hear.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm a tough love type of person. Someone has to tell me straight up, and it will make me cry. It will hurt my feelings. But, like, I'm like, thank you for telling me that later on, you know? But the person I told that, they don't handle that stuff well. And I didn't realize that until later. And I was like, okay, so I need to learn on, like, social cues, like, who can handle what, like, how to approach things. And I'm still learning, but it's one of those things. And it probably could have been a thing. It would have went better, and our relationship would be probably better because of this. Is not necessarily being fake, but just, like, a little bit. You know? Like, you got to know when to be, because then quote, I feel like it's fake.
Being fake. I feel like it's just kind of tuning your personality, like parts of your personality, like, okay, this person likes this part, so I'm gonna kind of amp that up a little bit.
I like the way you said tuning, like how you do it. Like, it's like if it goes down or up, because it's really not being fake.
Yes, it's just, oh, like you don't like Hamilton, but my sister loves Hamilton, and so do I. So, like, I'm not gonna talk about that as much with you.
Right.
But I am with her. So I'm not, like, being fake to you by not, like, because I don't pretend I hate it with you.
No, like, I know you love it, and you talk to me about it. I just can't have a conversation with you about it.
And, like you with sports. Because, like, you're going to talk to me about sports, but I'm not going to understand much of what
like,
you're
me
saying.
and you both talk about the things we like. We're just, it's more of like a, we're here to listen.
Yes.
When we talk about it.
And so, like, if you meet someone else, I feel like you just tune those parts of your personality to mesh well with what parts of their personality they've turned up.
That's why I'm like, honestly, like, for this podcast, I kind of want to talk about just, like, all of that, because we said, like, this is about being fake, and I think people think being fake is a lot of things, but in retrospect, like we're talking about, it's not truly being fake. It's like just different people. Like, I can't talk about sports the same way with you that I do my dad or Nathan or another person that knows anything about sport, you know? And maybe you'd be like, oh, she doesn't talk about that with me. Like, that's rude. You know, like, she didn't tell me this or whatever. And I'm like, and this has never happened, but I'm just like, I'm just yapping about a whatever make-believe situation. So it's like, you're not being fake, but I guess there are some people too that seek out that drama too, and they would think of that, because that has happened a lot, that there's just tons of misunderstandings to think that people are fake, or people are going through something and they don't trust you as much to talk to you about it, but someone else, and then just like, it's just tons of miscommunication. I feel like that's mainly what being fake is a lot of the time.
Because I feel like you grow out of it a little bit, because especially in high school, I feel like I hear my sisters tell me stuff, and, like, obviously you talked about your high school experience, and, like, my high school experience honestly wasn't, I don't think I had to deal with a lot of fake people, because I was really just quiet. Like, I stuck to my group of friends, but I feel like you kind of grow out of it a little bit, not all the way.
I mean, I've heard tons of adults talk about, like, their stories, and there's some people that are still petty. It's mostly females. Yeah. But, you know.
I mean, I feel like, obviously we don't have a guy, and I'm not a guy, so I can't really attest to that, but I feel like guys are less fake than girls. What would you say?
I agree with that. I mean, I'll talk to Nathan about our little, like, girl drama stuff, and he's like, why don't you just not? Like, just talk to them. Like, literally just tell them exactly how you're feeling. And I'm like,
we're like, why would we ever do that?
No, I'm like, you don't realize, like, girls, like, handle things differently. Like, when I told him about our whole like birthday situation of like inviting people
Mm-hmm.
to things and like
Mm-hmm.
not getting invited, or even like the other situation of you don't talk about going like doing
This is
something.
one of my favorite things. Yes, I know where you're going.
Like, well, me and Mia will have something planned with someone, and then we don't tell the other person though, because like we don't hurt their feelings if they're not invited.
Mhm.
Like that's girl code. Like you do not talk about an event
But then
that the other person's not invited
sometimes,
to.
like, I'll be talking to Emily, and obviously Nathan's in the room, and I don't care. And I'm like, hey, do you, like, want to go do this tomorrow? And it's never anything big. It's like, hey, do you want to go to, like, Target and then maybe go eat?
Yeah, or like we'll go to the movies or something.
Yes. And if he's in the room, I'm obviously like, I mean, you're here, so, like, you can come too. Like, I don't care. And one time he asked you, he was like, well, am I allowed to come? And you were like,
We were
both-
invited.
We were both like, we wouldn't talk about it if you weren't. Like, we're not going to talk about something fun right
Yeah.
in front of you.
And he's like, oh, I do that with my friends all the time. Like, there was one time he did it right in front of one of his friends. Like, him and some other guys, and I think me and Mia were going to be there. I don't remember what it
I don't
was
remember either.
necessarily. But, like, they were just mentioning it. And I was like, I literally hit him. And I was like, bro, that was so rude.
Yes.
And he's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, they're going to feel bad. Like, they're
Mhm.
going to want to go to that.
Yeah.
And he's like, that's not what guys do. They don't care. And I'm like, deep down, I think some of them do care.
Probably,
There's no way that you hear about something that your other friends are doing
Yes.
that's fun and you're not invited.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I understand guys are more like, man, we don't care. Like,
Mhm.
we'll just do whatever we want. We can play video games and burp and
Oh.
whatnot. But, you know, it's just like, I don't understand. I don't
Yeah.
understand men.
Me neither.
I'm
clearly.
like, because everything we've talked about with him before, like, he's like, that just does.
I like
who
how
cares?
he's our only frame of reference.
Yeah, he is. We don't talk to any other guys.
So.
That's okay.
But then there's also like there's not just being fake. There's like fake it till you make it. Like pretend that you've got it. There's not just being fake in like friendships and stuff. You're smiling. Why are you giggling?
I feel like I fake it till I make it all the time.
I think every college student in the spring semester fakes it till they make it, especially after spring break.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
I've talked to so many people just today that are like, that spring break was like a taste of summer and I cannot get back into
No,
the
bro,
school
I'm-
mindset.
I'm going to be completely honest. I'm exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I haven't even been doing that much, but I'm exhausted.
You slept forever last night.
I was not
I
feeling
got
good.
back at what? I got back at 9:30 and you were already dead asleep. So I'm assuming you had been asleep for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And then we woke up at like 9:30 this morning. So that's 12 hours.
Yeah. I've been going through it. Like, I mean, there's been a lot going on just, like, mentally with me. And then also, like, having the stress of, like, some of my classwork. Like,
Mhm.
I'm the director of the documentary and
Mhm.
everything. So, like, obviously, I'm kind of stressing out right now because we're on the
Yeah.
deadline.
Yeah.
And sleep is, like, my, okay, shut down, like,
Mhm.
go to bed.
And we never go to bed early like that.
No.
Like I got back and I was expecting Nathan to still be there and I was like, whoa.
Nathan was also, like, dying. And so I was like, just go.
I was like, whoa, nobody's here.
I was like, I'm going to take a shower and go to bed. So, but technically, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that mindset of like me faking it till I make it hurts me or helps me.
I think it probably
honestly.
helps a little bit because, I mean, if you're like, I've got to get this done, like, I'm fine. Like, I'll just keep
Mhm.
pushing through. Eventually, it might all pile up, though.
No, that's why I really think it hurts me more than it helps me.
Hmm.
Because I'm the type that buries stuff
Mhm.
and bottles
Yeah,
it
you
up.
are.
Like, really bad. And I really try to fake it because I don't want, I mean, it's a pride thing too. But, like, I've gotten a lot better at sharing my feelings. But also, I just hate putting people out like that. Like, just talking to them about it and then making them feel bad. And then be like, oh, she's just, like, down.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, and I feel like you can attest this. There's been times like I'm just down and I can't fake it anymore. Like,
Yeah.
it's just been a thing.
I mean, I live with you, so
yeah,
obviously your room is like where you let it down.
yeah. I'm like,
Okay.
I just can't do it anymore. But there are times, like you said, like you just have to fake it and just power through. And like
Mhm.
maybe if I'm productive, like if I make my bed, I feel so much better.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have to like set that mindset to do it. Do I want to do it? No, but I'm just like, I'm gonna put a smile on my face. I'm gonna do some homework, make my bed, go to class, and just hope for the best.
I fake it till I make it when I exercise. I'm like,
bro.
I'm like, I don't want to go on this run, but I know I'd feel really good after this run. And I go like a mile. And obviously I want to run more than a mile because like in the grand scheme of things, a mile's not that long. And I'm like, I could go 2. And then sometimes I'm like, I could go 2.5, 3. And it's just like, I can do it. And then when I'm done, I'm like, please.
No, I feel like when I'm on it, I'm like, I can't.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not. I can't do it. And then I push myself a little bit, and obviously I don't run the whole thing.
Yeah.
But when I'm done, I'm like, oh, that wasn't that bad.
See, I'm the opposite. I'm like, I'll push myself. Let's go so fast. Then I'm like, oh, Lord, why did I do that to myself?
Normally when I run, like when we're going on our trail or whatever, like I find like markers. Like, I'm like, oh, this tree is where I start running, and then all the way down here to this playground is when I stop.
I do that, but to like songs. I'm like, okay, I'll walk for like this song or like half of a song, and then I'll try and run the whole next song or like a song and a half.
Because to me, like if I see like my finish line, like I push harder, and then when I realize like I make it to that, I'm like, oh, I can go longer than that. Because there'll be times like in the middle of my like going to the one tree or whatever, I'll be like, oh, I'm not that tired. Like I can move my marker and I'll move it, but some days I'm like, nah, I don't have no markers. I'm just stopping to stop.
No, yeah.
Like, I just can't do it.
I also like running on the treadmill more than I do like around a trail.
Oh, it hurts me so bad.
Because I can like, on like a trail, I have to keep my own speed. But like on the treadmill, I can do like, okay, it's going this fast, so I have to run this fast.
See, that it
and
hurts
honestly,
my knees
that's probably
so
not
bad.
good for me.
Like, it is so bad on my knees and my shins.
You're weird. You can't go bowling either, so.
Well, my bones are brittle, okay? And my knees or whatever, my growth plates, like, are inward.
Okay.
They are. Ask my uncle. He's a physical therapist.
That's crazy.
I used to not be able to lock my knees, and they would, like, if I locked them, like, they would, like, stay locked.
Ew.
Like, there was one time, it got really bad for a little bit. Like, one time I was in Oklahoma with my dad's, like, college best friend and everything. Like, we were hanging out there, and I was jumping on their trampoline, and my knee locked, and it popped, and I couldn't unlock it for hours.
Oh, Mom.
And it hurt so bad. It swelled. It was really bad.
And guess what? I bet nobody on social media knows that. Because you're fake on social media, aren't you?
What? No. Yeah. Honestly, I don't feel like my social media shows me at all.
I think mine shows me pretty well.
Like, I mean, it's starting to do me a little bit, but I don't post that much, honestly.
I didn't for a really long time. And then for like 7 years I didn't. And then I posted again. And I don't have like 2 Instagram accounts like some people do. I just have one that I post on.
Yeah, I'm very careful about what I post on mine.
Yes.
Just because, like, everyone in my classes, like, my professors are like, they look at you and everything.
My professor even this week was like, you need to have all that stuff to private. I'm like, I don't post anything bad.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I need to have it set to private.
No, if you post stuff that's, like, showing your body too much. But I'm like, I don't post anything like that. The only things I've post is, I mean, the past 3 have been events with us and, like, it's Nathan or you or family. Like, I just try not to post too much. The only thing that really shows who I am probably is my stories.
My close friend's story, it's not bad stuff, but it's, like, the most out-of-pocket crap.
No, yeah. I thought about doing a close friends thing, but then also I was like, I would have to go through my whole follower, like, friends list and pick who I wanted, and I said, nah. That was my story. No, but my stories are basically me reposting anything about basketball or, like, schoolwork and everything, and that's basically who I am. Like, that's who that just consumes me right now, so.
I have 56 people on my close friends list.
I probably should do that, but I also don't, like, just scroll on Instagram and find, like, funny things.
Well, usually it's from accounts that I follow.
Oh, so yeah, I follow sports accounts. That's it. And I don't even follow that many celebrities. Like, I don't know who I follow, honestly. Just people I know and tons of sports. That's about it, too. Probably kind of boring. I just stay on TikTok.
Bruh.
I probably shouldn't, because I can't go on my reels. My reels are, like, foul.
See, your reels are crazy. My reels are pretty, maybe it's because I'm on it so much, Like, my reels are, like, fine. It's mostly just craft stuff and recipes.
Oh, no.
Oh, you're one of those weird ones.
I mean, every time I've tried to open it, it's been, like, obese men who have, like, Chinese obese men that are, like, dancing and have powdered sugar on their boobs or something. Like,
what?
Yeah, that was one of them one time. And then because Nathan always, like, pulls it up, and then he'll be like, bro. And I'm like, I can't attest to any of this. Like, I don't look at this stuff. And it's probably because I don't use it. That's why it's so bad. I don't know.
Like, one of the last things I posted, and this wasn't even on my close friend story, but Silver Dollar City posted a funny, like, emoji thing, and it says, will someone take me to Silver Dollar City? And I thought it was really funny.
I did think that was funny. I love Silver Dollar City.
I'm like, it's just crap like that. Or, like, this one is Miss Blueberry from VeggieTales in her awesome outfit, and it says, me showing up to church in my fresh new fit. And I posted that on my close friend's story.
It's always a good Sunday when you have a new outfit that you're really like feeling good in.
I'm so excited for my new Easter outfit.
I got a dress at TJ Maxx, and it's like very Eastery. But now, like, I haven't seen it in a while because I left it at home. So now I'm like overthinking it. So I don't know what it looks like anymore.
Because usually, obviously, you buy like something new for Easter and you like don't wear it.
Yeah, I haven't worn it.
I've already worn this dress once to an event, but I think it's okay.
No, yeah, it's fine. It's very Eastery.
And I have these purple heels because when I graduated, obviously, I wore a white dress because I feel like, did you graduate? Did you wear a white dress when you graduated? I feel like a lot of girls do that.
It was white, but it had blue and green and like yellow flowers on it.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of girls pick like a white dress.
Yeah, I just found it like a really pretty dress on Altered State, and my parents were like, this is really expensive, but this is your present. There you go.
Yeah, but my school colors are purple and gold, so I got this like lavender pair of heels. Hey, guess what? Lavender heels don't go with literally anything else I own.
Yeah.
But they go almost perfectly with this dress because it's got like a bunch of flowers on it. So I'm like, I haven't tried them on together, so hopefully they look good together, but I'm super excited that I get to wear these heels again.
See, what's really sad about my graduation is we had to wear like black shoes. We had to.
No.
And so I changed after graduation and went to my party in like some like nude high heels that I got that were really cute, and it matched my white, green, and yellow dress better than black heels did. The black heels looked foul, and they were way too small on me because I had them for like so long. Like they fit, but they were like torn up a lot, and I had such bad blisters on my feet. Like I don't even know why. Like I just walked across the stage and sat the whole time, and I had like blood blisters.
Ew.
It was so bad.
The only like criteria we had, because obviously our counselor, she was like, you have to dress nice. Like you can't show up in like jean shorts and like a t-shirt. Like no, like guys, like wear your nice jeans and like a button up. And she was like, and like nice cowboy boots, like not your work cowboy boots.
No, yeah.
But for girls, it was like, I think it was like a rule that like no tennis shoes, or maybe I'm just making that up.
I mean, I'm sure.
Yeah, but I feel like she wasn't super strict, but it was also like this, you're like graduating, so you need to kind of dress up a little bit. But
no, I also remember a terrible memory of graduation is so me, my cousin Maggie, and my friend Titus all rode together after church to graduation because we had graduation at 2 on a Sunday. So we had to go to
Sunday is crazy.
Yeah, so we went to church because we had senior Sunday, and then had to run to go get Taco Bell and go to graduation. Well, Maggie was our ride. Maggie left me and Titus there because she wanted to ride with her boyfriend. So just left us, didn't tell us. And my parents already left because they thought I had a ride, so Titus just rode with his parents, and I had to ask his parents if I could ride with him to the party.
I'm sure they didn't care.
Oh, no, they didn't. But I had blood blisters on my feet. They hurt so bad.
Yes.
I was walking down our, like, concrete stairs, and I literally just busted it because my feet hurt so bad. Like, I just twisted it.
Ew.
Yeah, and so I had a big, like, strawberry on my knee. It was great. I was like, I'm done. I hate graduation. I hated that day. It was so stressful. There were so many people, like, trying to talk to me, and I was like, listen.
Yeah, I don't even remember much of graduation.
I hated it. And the worst part was is we had like tons of other people like part of the party or whatever, because tons of us graduated, and the parents were all like talking about like what food to get catered, and they were like trying to talk about who likes what. They said that I didn't like barbecue, but guess what was at the thing?
Oh no, you hate barbecue.
Oh no,
you and barbecue are like mortal enemies.
That's all it was barbecue. So I just had like a piece of a cookie.
Oh, no.
And I was hangry. So that was also terrible.
I would have been fine.
Oh gosh, I hated it, and it smelled so bad. I just can't stand the smell of it. Like, it was just like so
what
tangy.
are your feelings on like a sloppy Joe? Oh. Oh, okay.
The texture and no.
Oh, okay.
I don't like them.
Did you eat like school lunches, or did you bring your own lunch?
Both.
Okay.
I didn't.
Valid.
I got to where I hated packing my lunch.
Same.
So I would eat what I had to. Like, if there was honestly like a foul lunch though that day, I just would not eat.
We had like 3 options.
We had 2 options. And then normally we had like fruit or something, so I'd eat fruit. But sometimes that fruit was questionable.
Yeah, and then we had like a salad bar for a little bit, if I'm not mistaken.
We had one too, but I hate salad, and I wish I didn't.
And then also for a little bit, they sold ice cream, like
No.
ice cream sandwiches and stuff like that. Didn't last very long, I don't think.
They would try to sell stuff like that, but that was like my senior year. And we had like a snack bar though, and like FCCLA, I think, no, it's FBLA. They had like a whole snack thing, and it'd be open like all day. And they had like the best stuff, like Little Debbie's, like trail mix, like they had all the stuff.
We had a rule that you weren't allowed to sell like food, like teachers and stuff.
Oh no, we sold tons
because
of stuff.
I don't know exactly why, but maybe it was just around lunch, like the period before and the period after. But I remember that my algebra teacher in 8th grade, his wife was the best baker ever, and she would make these chocolate chip cookies, and they were huge. And he would sell them in his room, and he had to like stop because they told him that he wasn't allowed to do that anymore.
So we weren't allowed to sell things that were like homemade. Like, they had to be prepackaged and stuff.
Oh no, most of our stuff was homemade.
No, because like that was a whole thing because of COVID. We couldn't do that anymore.
Oh.
Because we used to do that. But then FBLA started doing that, and everything was $1, and they would sell like Sprite, Dr. Pepper, like they had everything. So there would be days like I would just go buy some snacks and be fine. Like, I'd go buy me a 2 or 3 pack of Mott's or something. It'd be so good. But yeah, no, I don't remember much of all that.
How did we get here from social media to snacks at our high school?
I don't know. That's why I kind of was like, yeah, I don't know where we're going with that. But anyway, fun to yap. We can go back to our notes of, are you faking so much you forget who you are?
No, I'm definitely not.
Yeah, no. I think if you are, like, I feel so bad for you, and I'm so sorry. But I think you should genuinely like seek help at that point.
I feel like I'm very open about my opinion on people and on things.
No, yeah. But like, if you're faking, I'm even thinking like faking it till you make it type of thing. Like, faking so much that you like forget who you are. Like,
that's scary.
No, yeah. I mean, there have been times like lately that I'll be like, I miss being like more happy and more like myself, but that's not this. I mean, I'm not faking it. Like, I mean, there are times I'm like, I wish I could just stop faking it, but then also I don't want to do that, because then that just makes me being vulnerable, and my pride is too high for that.
Because I also feel like we were in not a situation, but like, I guess a situation last semester where it was just like fake all the time. Like, I was having to like fake that I wanted to like be there, not necessarily be there, but like had to be like, I felt like I had to be happy all the time that I was there, and like all this stuff, and that just got super tiring super quick.
Oh no, definitely for me too. I remember like I by the end of it just stopped being fake, and like people knew how I felt.
Yes, because again, your facial expressions give you away so easy.
But also, like, I would have like anxiety attacks when I was there, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like, and if you're ever in a situation like that, you just have to take yourself out of the equation. Like, you have to,
even if you're
that.
A people pleaser like us, you have to think about
put yourself first in that, because it is so terrible, and you don't want to be faking it all the time.
Yes,
like, that's not healthy. Like, being fake is not healthy.
No, it's really not.
Like, you need to be yourself. You need to be honest with people. I understand it's hard and you don't want to be honest with people because truth hurts.
Mm-hmm.
It just does. Like, I mean, me and Mia know we've faced, criticism before, but also it makes you better.
Mm-hmm.
Like, whatever kills you makes you stronger, I guess.
Oh, okay, Kelly Clarkson.
You're welcome. I'm good like that, I guess.
One of my favorite movies about being fake is definitely White Chicks.
Oh my gosh, that movie is so
they're
funny.
so good at being fake.
Oh,
Being
yeah.
not the people they say they are.
Mm-hmm.
That's hilarious.
But also at the end, they like have a sweet meeting, like,
I
come
know.
together, and they're like,
Yeah, and they're
oh.
oh my gosh, we loved those girls so much better this year when they were you.
Mm-hmm. And then they were like, oh, we don't have to be pricks and
Yeah,
little high school teeny boppers, I guess, that just care about their looks all the time.
So sometimes being fake is okay,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes it's not. So like at work, obviously, you're not necessarily fake. You're just, it's professionalism,
Yeah.
and you're at work, so you're not bringing all of the bad stuff from your life in.
And I mean, I think you should like put a little you in there.
yes,
But don't be like all the time.
just
at
my life
work.
sucks. I don't want to be here. I hate this job. I hate everyone at my job. Like,
no, yeah. Don't be
You're gonna
using
make your day-
profanity.
You're gonna make your day and everyone else around you feel horrible.
Right. And I mean, if you're the type that uses profanity, don't do that at work.
Yeah.
Like, there are certain things you just don't bring into the workplace,
Mhm.
but that doesn't mean you're being fake.
Mhm.
And also, kind of a thing Mia was talking about, like, just having a healthy balance of it.
Mhm.
Like, you have to be healthy, you have to put yourself first, but also, you don't have to, you have to be a certain way in certain
Mhm.
places, like school, work, just in public in general.
Mhm.
Some people don't understand that either.
Yeah.
But,
Like, you don't have to be 100% yourself 100% of the time.
Absolutely. No. And sometimes I don't think it's good for you to be that way all the time
Yeah.
because something's wrong, probably, honestly. Just saying. Or you're just super confident, which,
I mean, more power
Bravo.
to you if you're,
bravo.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I would never want to be 100% of myself. Like, at work, I think they'd think I'm weird.
No, yeah. I couldn't do that in my classes.
Yeah.
They would think I'm super weird.
Because then if we go back to, like, you're fake in your classes, if you have, like, the same professors and the same people in your class, then you feel like you can come out of your shell more, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's like, it's not going to be like that forever.
No. It's just like who you're comfortable with.
Mm-hmm.
And it's honestly time and place.
Yes. So really just kind of look out for, hey, is this a right time and place for that?
Mhm.
And then the people you're around. Surround yourself with people you feel like you can be yourself with.
Yeah, it's like time and place is a huge thing. I mean, it even goes for like my story I shared earlier about talking to that one person about them doing something, with their life. Like, obviously, time and place. Probably shouldn't have said that or toned it down a little bit. But it's just one of those things that everyone has to learn, And we're all, doing life at the same time for the
Yeah.
first time. It's, give people grace.
Yes.
Because they don't know. And some people are super fake and mean. But also you have to think, too, that they're
reason.
probably hiding something, too,
Mhm.
or going through something
Mm-hmm.
and trying to make themselves feel better
Mhm.
or just make it through the day.
But anyways, as this episode is coming to a close, we just wanted to thank you guys so much for listening to this week's episode. And if you missed last week's, it's an absolute hoot.
I think you should
So,
listen to it.
You
It's
should definitely go
one of
listen
our
to
best
us,
ones.
give advice about how to get a boyfriend, even though it's not that serious of advice. It's super funny.
I think you'll fall in love.
Yes, with us. And then maybe
Your true love.
Yes.
Your Prince Charming, Batman,
Oh, Batman. Okay.
Superman, Matthew McConaughey.
From 10 Things I Hate About You specifically.
Yes. Or who else? Who's dreamy? Mick Dreamy.
Mick Dreamy. Ross
Mick
Lynch.
Oh my gosh, Ross Lynch, yeah.
Heath Ledger. I like him.
Rip.
Who else? What are some other men that we like?
Chris Evans, Tom Holland.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think. I'm like, how are we not knowing? Anakin Skywalker.
Anakin Skywalker is a good one. Jim from The Office.
Yes. John Krasinski.
Yeah.
We
Anyway,
should-
kind of got off track there a little bit.
It's okay.
But listen to this episode, listen to the last episode, and then tune in next week to hear us chat about something super interesting.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But you'll have to tune in next week to figure out what it is.
Which you're going to want to, because you had so much fun listening to this episode and going back and listening to How to Get a Boyfriend.
Yes, and
you're going to be dying.
We're just your 2 favorite people, so you want to come back and listen to what we have to say next week.
Yeah, come listen to us yap like you're at a sleepover with the girls.
Yes, we've been told that that's what this sounds like.
I know. So
we're going to run with that.
And we're going to have pillow fights later, so you should join.
We're actually going to start recording in our pajamas.
Yeah, and I'm going to get a full pillow of just feathers and whack Mia with it.
Oh.
And then we're going to do slow-mo and look like we're, those hot girls that are just like giggling
and
laughing.
I think I'm going to have to stop you there.
What? Why?
Well, thank you so much for listening. Bye.